Law-abiding citizens should be allowed to carry licensed automatic weapons. Autumn. So that's the governor of Benue State who recently got saved from being in the grave right now with regards to Fulani herdsmen activity. I say Fulani herdsmen activity because they came out to issue a statement that yes, they were responsible for what would have happened to the governor. They said yes, that he was even Fulani. Maiti Allah president said the man was a thorn on their flesh. He was among the 19 northern state governors. He was the one who was out. He was the one who was causing this, that. He was always speaking against them, and they are not happy about it. So you see, these are people who are speaking very controversially, yet nobody has paid attention to their statement. But let somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho says this or that, then you will see letters and government issuing statements saying you are this, you are that. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Law-abiding citizens should be allowed to carry licensed automatic weapons, Otom has said. Governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, has asked the federal government to allow law-abiding citizens to carry licensed automatic weapons for self-defense. He made this suggestion when he delivered a lecture at the press week of the Abuja chapter of journalism, Nigerian Union of Journalists. Benue governor joined the event virtually to deliver his lecture and urged the federal government to immediately implement the nation livestock transformation plan in line with the Nation Economic Council recommendation. Any consequences or funds released for the implementation of the Ruga policy should be recovered and rechanneled towards NLTP implementation. Samuel Otom also urged the federal government to direct the Nigerian police and other security agencies to enforce the prohibition of open grazing law passed by various states of the federal government of the federation and immediately pay compensation to family of persons killed and whose properties have been destroyed by armed herdsmen in various communities across the country. The governor, whose state has witnessed series of violent attacks, lately condemned the atrocity perpetrated by armed herdsmen, called for the arrest and prosecution of the leader of the Maiti Allah and other Fulani socio-cultural group who have constantly admitted to the wrongdoing, killing, and destruction of communities across the country. We'll continue with the news just in a minute, but never, the federal government is, Fulani headsmen is not there. In fact, let them even say that they will catch the president. They won't say a word. They won't say so. Asking that the federal government should do something. The federal government is the most hypocritical government we've ever had. So they are part and parcel of them. They are hiding under the disguise saying that we're in a democratic setting. But really and truly, are we in one? Because this sounds more like a dictatorship. Even worse than the time we have the military rule in Nigeria. Honestly, Nigerians are suffering while smiling, if there is even any smile. He again asked the abolishment of the open visa policy. Government should direct relevant security agencies to ensure full compliance with the ECOWAS protocol of visa given. He wants the federal government to prosecute all militant Fulani group who has done in the case of independence of Biafra and who has done evil, even more evil than any other group in the country. Given the global terrorism index rank Fulani militants as the fourth deadliest group in the world, yet they are allowed to roam free. Similarly, other extreme groups should be prohibited, and also the resettlement and rehabilitation of independent diaspora persons as a result of herdsmen atrocity all across the country. So this is a suggestion of Benue State governor, who is saying this is what he thinks, in his opinion, should be done so that people can go back to their lives and normalcy can return. The Fulani group are not a law-abiding citizen. They are people who have caused more atrocities than you can ever imagine in this country. However, these people are allowed to go scot-free. Nigerian government pretends to Nigerians as if they are doing well, as if there is no cause for alarm. Nigerian government continue to pretend like all is well. So it's suggestion that they should, give law-abiding. I don't think for now Nigeria is ready for that. Even the law-abiding citizen, I want to say that as much as that would be a way forward, I don't think our community has evolved to that extent that people carry arms and they are the weapons and they are responsible. That's the word I would say, enough. Because before you know it, somebody that is having a beef for somebody, or him and his wife just fight, before you know, I think there'll be a lot of trouble, more trouble than you can ever envisage. I think that we need to, as a country, get to a place, first of all, before we start, saying people should be able to given the right to carry arms. At the moment, I don't think we're there yet. At the moment, we could get there in a few years' time, but at the moment, I think it will cause more harm than good. I believe that people will take laws into their hands, and before you know it, you will see young boys go steal their father's weapon, go out, and I believe that a lot of more people that wouldn't have been dead will be dead because a weapon is let loose and it's just out there in the space or somewhere in the streets, where it could be accessed. We've seen even places like in America where you get a license and you've been certified that you are of right mind, you are sensible, that you can use this thing, in a rational way, in a proper manner. We still see misharm happening. How much more in a place where people are vengeful, resentful, a lot of things happen. I'm not saying that does not happen in America, but at least you know that there are checks and these things can be. Nigeria, they will just go hide the things. So there's a lot more. I think that things need to be put in place for us to be able to get there. That's my personal opinion. I believe that you may consider or think differently. However, I would like to hear what your takes are with regards to whether these things should be allowed, legally, and people should be allowed to carry it or not. So different stroke for different folks. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Have a good day. From us, it's bye for now.